process of what we go through, it's gonna be more specific to term conversion, but we do process policy changes as well, which includes increasing face amounts, better rate class, adding riders, deleting benefits, any of that kind of stuff is gonna be handled by the policy change team. First, I'd like to go over our current team that we have right now. I'm the manager over the team. We have Anna Aguilar as a case manager, and she's the team lead. We have Alexis Ochoa, who is also a case manager, Maria Gonzalez, and Shaylee Becker. Maria and Shaylee are our newer team members, so they are still a little bit in training. And because we do process across, both multi-line and IMG, and we are handling all states, all areas, we do have a Spanish speaker on our team as well to help assist with that. Here is our contact information for the policy change team. The phone number listed here rings directly to our team. So if you have something specific and you're trying to get a hold of our team, this is the number to call. Our email address, our team email address is listed here as well. The email is monitored constantly by the team throughout the day. Our turnaround time on emails are going to be less than 24 hours.
Nice.
You're welcome to email any individual if you do want to, but just include the team as well in case that specific case manager is out for the day.
I'm sending you right now an email. I'm serious.
Someone's monitoring it over here.
I
were waiting for you.
Okay, so next I'm just going to go over conversion credit. So the conversion credit is American National will provide a premium credit towards a new permanent policy when a term policy is converted before the 5th anniversary. Mind you, this is only converting to whole lives and universal lives. If you're converting a term, an ART, to a 20 or 30-year term, there's no conversion credit involved in that. If the conversion is within the first year of the policy, then that conversion credit will be prorated based on how many months the client has currently paid. Like I said, conversion credit is only available when converting to whole life or universal life. On a whole life, it can go towards the premiums, or it can go towards a single premium PUA rider. If it's a universal life, it can go towards premiums as well, or it can just be a dump in into the policy to the cash value.
Do you know, upon the conversion, if it went into the GUL and it's paid part of the premium, will the agent be compensated on the term conversion component of that?
If we apply it towards the initial premium, the agent will receive advances and production credit for anything other than that is non-negotiable.
So no, the answer is no.
You'll get advances and production credit on the initial premium, and that's it.
What does that mean? Advances on production credit?
It's if the agent is set up on advances. I'm not super familiar, savvy with that side of it, and so I can get our commissions area involved to give a more detailed answer.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. But we can apply it towards premiums, and what we will, since it does pay that way, what a lot of our agents will do is have the client pay the initial premium, so we'll draft, and then we can use the conversion credit for the subsequent premiums. So the agent will still get their normal commissions on it. Okay, so the next couple slides are what you can convert to. First, I have an ART policy to a level term. So whenever you're doing an ART to a level term, it must be a full conversion of the entire face amount. We can't do partial conversions on ART to a level term. The privilege is going to be based on the issue age of the client. So if as you can see here, if the issue age of the client was 56 or older, they are not going to have this privilege at all. Dependent on their issue age up to age 50, they can have the 30-year term. And like I said, you can only convert to 20 or 30-year term. 10 or 15 is not available at all. For converting to a permanent policy, so a permanent product constitutes a whole life or universal life. Partial conversions are permitted whenever you're doing a term to a permanent plan. And just a reminder that whenever we are doing partial conversions, to take the rate class into consideration. If, your policy is falling below the 250,000, then the rate class is gonna have to be updated to standard. We get a lot of, or if you have a $350,000 preferred plus and you're only converting $100,000, your new policy is gonna have standard rating. We're not able to, do anything better on those, it's the same rules for new business.
Why is that? Just rules?
It's, actuary, so we can't, the products are built to only have certain, rate classes at certain face amounts.
Yeah, there is no preferred rate class at that level.
Yeah, I know.
They don't have any availability.
Right.
Now, it has an original policy of over 250,000, which is preferred plus, and he's converting 100. That 100 can get the.
No,
It'll only be standard.
only standard. That's what
And
I,
then your,
Even if it's being added to that policy, which will make it 450,000.
if you are doing a partial conversion to an existing policy, to like an existing IUL, then yes, it would go off of the rate class from that original policy. We don't get those too often.
Okay.
But if you're starting, so if you're converting that 100,000 just to a new SUL, IUL, it's gonna be standard.
Okay, but no, I'm talking about when it's not new, the client already has a preferred plus over 250,000. He's got a term policy of 100, and we're converting that 100. Doesn't he
Then
get
that's
the
when,
preferred?
yeah, he does.
If you're converting it into an existing policy,
Yes.
we'll honor that rate class, yes. But like I said, we don't, generally, it's a straight conversion where you're not converting it into an existing policy. Any other questions so far?
Do you have any specific products into which we can convert, or we can convert to any product in the portfolio?
To convert to an existing policy?
Yes.
You cannot convert into an existing SGUL. SGULs cannot be increased after being issued over 90 days. So we wouldn't have that ability, but ExecULs, IULs do have that ability.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now I have this here, what do I need to convert? These are the forms that we are currently requesting, and these are really gonna correspond with new business. If you are converting to an IUL, all the forms that are required are all, we need the policy change application, then the Patriot Act form, the illustration or acknowledgement, and the product page are all new business forms. And we're really trying to mimic the new business side as much as possible to make this easier across all areas so that all forms are the same. If you're converting to an SGUL policy change app, Patriot Act form is going to be needed for all permanent products, just like new business. We don't necessarily need a full signed illustration or acknowledgement since it's a non-NAIC product, but we do need to know at least what age you're running the death benefit to, so 95, 100. If not, we will end up reaching out to you to verify, we want to make sure the policy is set up correctly. For ExecUL and whole life, it's going to be the same. We need the policy change app, Patriot Act form, full signed illustration or acknowledgement, and the product page. For terms, converting from an ART to a level term, just the policy change app and the product page is what we would need. Those are going to be a little bit simpler. Note that, and I know Dawn said we don't have New York, but if we're doing California, we do need those additional California ABR forms. Not all of the benefits are included on term policies, so whenever you are converting to a permanent product, we need those forms filled out now that that benefit is available. And if they are not included, we will reach out to you. The product page is really gonna help us whenever submitting these, because the new business has built the product page to really give us all of the specifications, exactly how you want this policy to run. IULs are gonna give us the allocations, SGULs are gonna give us the death benefit we're running to. And that just helps us up front so that we are not having to reach out and request more information once we receive the initial packet from the agent. Any questions? Okay, so now I just have here the future of policy change. We're working on an updated term conversion guide, and this is to include screenshots of how to fill out the policy change application whenever you're doing a term conversion. It's really helpful, and it's going to include a lot more information than the previous term conversion guide. to
I'm
help
gonna interrupt you
the-
right quick.
Yeah.
I put one on your desk, it came from a different distribution channel, don't ask me where. But it's the newest, latest and greatest. Walt's working on one that's created on the Walt's blog side. But that one is accurate and is the most current version that has those screenshots on there.
This is what it
Yeah.
is. This is
I
it.
am ace.
So it'll have, my presentation kind of follows along with the term conversion guide, so it just gives you all of the basic information on how to convert. We have frequently asked questions on here, and then, like I said, we've got all of the screenshots on how to fill out the policy change application when submitting a conversion. We're also working on an express term conversion application. So majority of our conversions are just straight through. You're just straight converting your term to a new policy. And because of that, we are trying to create an application that is geared towards that to make it shorter. For the best part is that it's a lot shorter, and make it more, it's easier to fill out and to just go through. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I have questions that are important because I've seen it in the market. Does American National intends in the future to limit the products? The first question is, do they intend to limit the products that you're gonna convert from term to permanent? Is the first one. And the second one is, if you're gonna be saying that after a certain amount of time, you're gonna be standard non-tobacco, even though you're a preferred risk at this moment. Because some companies, even though you're a preferred, after a certain amount of time, you can convert to a certain amount of the portfolio and just at a standard rate. I just was wondering if you were doing some changes like that.
So first, as far as I know, we are not limiting what you can convert to. Any permanent products that we have available, anytime they're updated, it's available to convert to. Now, as far as rate class, it's a guaranteed conversion, so that it's a guaranteed privilege for that client.
For the whole amount of the term?
No, it's for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
And so that's going to be all in whenever, it's gonna be specific to each client, so it's gonna depend on their age, and what their issue age is, and how long they have to convert.
So it's 70 years or a certain amount of time, whichever is less.
To convert to a term, it's less, so it's gonna be, right, but to convert to a permanent product,
Permanent.
it's gonna be a lot longer. It's not gonna be the whole length of the term, but I honestly don't know how long that time limit is, cause it's all dependent on each specific person, up to their certain age.
And the last question is, I've seen companies do this, that they're changing compensations if you convert in the 2nd year, in the 3rd year, in the 4th year, in the 5th year. Nothing has changed regarding that.
No, so
Okay.
if you convert, if you convert within the first year, there's some sort of, commission, issue commission on that, but if you do it after the first year, you keep everything and then you get credit on that new policy.
That's important, so we can translate that to the
Right,
field.
right. Any other questions?
But they're fully convertible if it's under age 65 for the full term. Yeah,
Okay, yes. So like I said, I know permanent is a lot longer, than the term. And we really for permanent products, it's really not gonna go past, the 5 years because of the conversion credits. Cause after 5 years, they're gonna lose the conversion credits.
Can you repeat what you said?
Yeah, so to convert to a permanent product, the length is a lot longer, but we generally get them within the first 5 years because that's how long conversion credit's available.
Okay.
So what's nice is, I don't know if you guys do it, but you send out a letter in that 5th year that says, hey, if you don't do it now,
Right, you're gonna
you're
lose it.
losing it.
Yeah.
And the case I asked you about was the GUL guy, it's 40,000 premium, and he decided because of that, he's gonna convert it. So he's like, well, I do it now, I get that
But
premium back.
Ralph, I ask you, the credit is just the premium
annual premium of the term, which in
Okay.
this case was about $5,000.
Right.
Okay,
So
it's nice.
it's based off of the cost of the base plan of the term, including any table ratings. It does not include riders or benefits. but
It's
it
still a good
includes-
benefit, like people,
It is.
how you're giving me something, it's.
Right, it really is,
Well,
like in
then-
that case, you can get $5,000 towards,
Yeah.
you can apply it as premium, and the client doesn't have to
And
pay.
Another case was an advisor that has determined, so he's now deciding, but my point is that letter both came very short time, close, that they both initiated it. So the
Good.
client's looking at, oh, I better ask my agent.
You're right, a lot of people call me with the terms, they call, even though it's, a little thing, they, hey, what should I do about this?
Yeah.
Cause
We should convert it.
we have letters that go out for all privileges, so to convert to a term, conversion credit, and to convert to a permanent. Letters go out for every single one.
Now, what we're talking about is just the credit, because even after that is lost, he can still convert.
Still, yeah.
Hey, I have a huge question. I have a client who's 66, and I sold $1 million of term to 10 years. He's rated, 66, and his premium is $19,000 a year. I just paid it like 3 months ago. No, but he pays it semi-annually.
Okay.
So okay, so if I'm probably gonna convert him to a permanent coverage. But when I convert him, can he get a credit?
If you are converting the full face amount, yes.
Really?
If he's within his
So I can get
conversion
$20,000 of credit.
If he's within his conversion credit privilege, time, and you're converting the whole face amount, they have that credit. It's the annual cost of that plan.
You have a happy client.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's probably gonna be 100,000 of premium. He already has a permanent coverage, but I did key man on him, it's a key man insurance, so I might as well convert and we'll talk about it, but he's gonna get 20,000 of credit.
Yeah.
On the old products, you have to be careful, because old products, even the conversion privilege without the credit is limited.
Right. The
So
older
there's
products are
products that you can't convert
quite
after
different.
certain-
There was a lot of older products that only were convertible within the first 5 years.
Right.
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 And if we get one, we'll let you know. Cause that's our first thing that we check, is if the product is convertible. Any other questions?
Yes,
sir.
yes, I'm sorry.
I just want to know, are you eventually considering to use the electronic application for the conversion?
I'm pushing for it.
Makes everybody's
Yes,
life easier.
It's, probably within, it's in the future, yes. Trust me, I push it every time I
Next
can.
one.
We would love it, it would make my life.
Yeah, like November.
Yeah. Not quite that soon. That's what I'm thinking. Yes,
I
sir.
thought, I've got a case that I just did before coming down with, he has permanent IUL with us, but he also has a $50,000 term, which I wanna convert. Now, the $50,000 was rated table 2.
Okay.
And when I did, but that was prior to for him having the IUL.
Right.
When I did the IUL, he wasn't rated. He was, I think it's standard or even preferred. Now, when I convert those 50, can he get the, rating of the permanent policy?
So, well, in that case, if it's only 50,000, the best would qualify for a standard. But yes, so if you have a client who has ever, applies for a policy and they have table rating or standard, and anytime later, they apply again and get a better rating, let us know, because most of the time, we can just ask the underwriter, hey, can we update their previous policy since now they have a better rating, and they always come back and say yes.
Okay.
Yep, so like in that case, if
So
you wanna
just put
send
like
me.
a cover letter?
Right, yeah, so in that case, if you want to send me that, and I can go to that underwriter and just say, hey, can we update this one to standard since the client's now in your policy?
The question was, if the premium is 20,000 for the term, and he has already paid 10,000. If he doesn't pay the 10,000 that is supposed to be paid now, and he converts, can he do that?
Has it only been enforced for 6 months?
Yeah, let's say he's probably gonna do another payment now,
So if
because
it's.
the 6 month is gonna appear. So if he converts before that,
So if it is before the year, we'll calculate it to figure out, so if he's only paid, if we're only in the 8th month of the policy, then we'll calculate what 8 months
Got it.
that is.
So if he converts it before paying the other $10,000, he's gonna get all the credit for the
Even if
10,000 that he paid.
But even if he pays, so if he pays for it now, and it's for the next 6 months, it would be prorated until that time. Does that make sense?
For example,
Yes.
he has already paid 10,000.
Right,
So he goes to the 6th month, he does not pay the other 10,000, he
Right.
converts.
right.
He only
gets
gets 10,000 of credit.
Yes.
Okay.
He gets credit for that 6 months.
Not the 20,000.
Yeah, so whatever month we're on, that's how much credit they get.
That's nice to know.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that way.
And in those cases is where they'll get a lot of the conversion credit whenever we have the table rated terms. Cause they'll get a lot of credit towards their new policy. And you can always, if you want to consider for a rate change, you can do that as part of a conversion as well. We just need all the normal forms plus the declaration of insurability.
But now you're going into another subject.
Yeah, we still do that though, we still do rate class
Yeah,
changes.
but can you alter? Okay, if I convert
Uh-huh.
and then something happens in the medical tests that are detrimental to the client, you cannot alter the original terms of the contract, right?
No.
You follow where I'm going,
Yes,
right?
so if the client has, 350,000 at standard, and they go to convert 350 standard, and that's it, you don't wanna request a better rate class, no underwriting is involved.
No. I'm saying the opposite.
If you do.
He went for preferred. He
Right.
opened the Pandora's box.
Right.
Now, Jim, the guy is rated.
It's never gonna be worse.
He has cancer.
Right, it's not gonna be worse, so we.
So you don't cancel that contract. You don't alter it.
No, we'll honor their original rate class
Okay.
and go from there, but it's not going to, we wouldn't have standard and then it go through underwriting and you can convert to table 2. We don't, that doesn't happen.
Or yeah, okay.
Because that original rate class is guaranteed.
I mean, it's very refreshing to
Right.
listen to this
Right.
vision.
Yeah, because he wants to get preferred, and then
Right.
he has cancer.
And then,
The
right,
conversion privilege is guaranteed, so.
at the original terms of the
At the
contract.
original.
But I'm like a lawyer. I'm saying
Right.
I need a client. I open. Well, what I'm trying to say, I opened the Pandora's
I get
box.
it.
I'm the one that said,
We have had that happen.
Test me.
We have had that happen, and it will not get worse, and they're not gonna approve it at worst. You have to at least get that rate class, if not better. And that's
Mucho
it.
mis
"You're
Eduardo.
just literature about this, right?"
I'm sorry.
You have a case that we converted
No, the questions.
from term
You don't know.
He knows what I'm saying.
GUL. This class was preferred, but not preferred plus. Because of cholesterol level. He insisted he wants to put his cholesterol at the level that he can get preferred plus. Could that happen? I mean,
Yes.
can we do that?
So we would just need all the normal paperwork plus a declaration of insurability, and then it'll go to underwriting, and they'll let you know what's needed.
Yeah, but we have to make sure that he did a private lab and make sure he's within the parameters of preferred plus.
But know that even if he wouldn't get anything worse than
Worse.
preferred. Right, so, he's either gonna
Well,
stay at preferred or get.
we're not adding anything, he just wants to make the rate change from preferred to
I see.
preferred plus.
Okay, yeah. So, again, that would just go through underwriting, and they're not going to, if it for some reason is worse, they're just gonna let us know, hey, we can't do anything on
Okay,
this
so, but we will need the,
declaration.
declaration of insurability and, change form,
Yes, sir.
saying that we're changing the.
Right, so the policy change application is the acknowledgement for the client for the change, and the declaration of insurability is for the underwriter. And it's a lot of the basic medical questions that come from the new business application.
Okay.
It depends.
Well, we
Um,
should include it to make sure that that it is preferred plus now.
Correct, yeah, cause the underwriter will come back and, whatever they're needing, they'll request it at that point. But most of the time, we're not doing a lot of, APSs, you know, it's
Mhm.
going to be, the client going out and getting the results of what the underwriter is needing.
Okay.
Well, no, I was just gonna comment, Jordan applied for some new insurance, got a better rate, and they went back and changed
Yes.
his, other policies.
Most of the time, yeah, cause they'll let us know, underwriter will, if the agent brings it up at first, then the underwriter will just email our team, let us know, hey, update this policy, and we'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I think they were crazy, they should've kept that high rate. So be it.
Any other questions? And then I just have our continued commitments for policy change. We're constantly working on decreasing our turnaround time with, you know, this new term conversion guide. I think that's gonna help a lot because we have the specific instructions out there. Increase effective communication. We've created our line that rings directly to the policy change team, which helps tremendously, with any specific questions. Increasing our job knowledge, we have the 2 newer team members, and so we are working on, training them and getting them knowledgeable and support and display of the ACE culture.
Can you elaborate on that ACE culture?
We created the ACD line, our line for policy change, we have our team email address, we have, a couple of our case managers are just go above and beyond with the agents and helping, with the education of this, you know, because we are processing it, we end up getting a lot of the questions, and so we are more than happy to help on anything and explain as much as we're able to.
What part of Enforce Ledgers do you do or not do?
So policy change is going to be altering the contract, and then life insurance services handles more of the maintenance side of it, so address changes and stuff, but we're going to conversions, increasing face amount, decreasing face amount, adding riders,
So
deleting
you wouldn't
riders.
be in charge of, if someone wants to see the impact of increasing the face amount or on an enforce, you wouldn't handle it.
Life insurance services does handle enforced illustrations, but if the request comes to us, we'll get it to Anaco
That's good.
illustrations, so,
Okay.
yeah, to facilitate that. Right. Yeah, we do recommend that if you are increasing or decreasing a face amount, on a universal life product, to run an enforced illustration first, just so that, you know, we have an idea of what the premium needs to be at that point. And then here's my personal information. If any of you ever have anything, I'm more than happy to open you up on this. We've got lots of questions that come across our table, so we're happy to help. Any other questions?
Here's your chance, guys.
Right?
While we're here.
I can't keep asking questions, so you guys.
And you're working on that email part.
Yes, we are,
Okay,
working on the agent experience of policy change.
So, Rebecca, right now I sent an email for changing, decreasing the face amount
Mm-hmm.
because the client can no longer, for now, pay what he was paying,
What's the, product?
index UL.
The index, the IUL product, has no decrease charge, which means that the minimum premium will never change.
Oh, okay, but if he had to go below the minimum premium, he can change the face amount.
They can, but, I would really recommend an enforced illustration be ran.
Yeah,
to see
I
the-
copy that.
Okay, to see the impact of that,
Yeah.
because we really don't like to set policies, universal life policies below the minimum, just in case, we don't want it to lapse, we don't want it to go.
That's the reason.
Right.
And we do that with another client that he pay annually and he can longer pay the same amount.
Right.
So those guys help me a lot because we keep the cash value, there was a
Right.
huge cash value,
Right.
but we lower the face amount with another lower premium,
Right.
it was great.
Yeah, and life insurance services, like I said, they do handle the enforced illustration, so they are very savvy on running those and any variables, they're able to help with that.
And that is not your department, that's
Right, life
illustration.
insurance services, so Anaco Illustrations is
Okay.
handled by life insurance services.
Okay.
Right, and so like I said, they're the more of the maintenance side of that. But we do work hand in hand with a lot, you know, with Enforce Illustrations, they'll, facilitate that in the beginning, and then we get it and we end up processing that.
So do
actual
you do
change.
the ownership changes and all that stuff?
That's through life insurance services. Ownership changes, beneficiary changes, loans, surrenders, address changes, that's all life insurance services. Anyone else?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
So whenever we do something, everything was manually. The bottom line is that we did everything in the chain, when we do the conversions and everything was manually, and now you're trying to do it electronically.
Eventually, yes, in the future. We're trying to get how you do an e-application in new business is how we're trying to get policy change.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Just
good.
one question,
Yes, sir.
when we look at these in, new business, there's no way that we can track where it's at status wise.
And
So,
we're working on
Yeah.
that. We're working on getting, steps added in that are more transparent to the agent as to what is going on.
yeah, because what comes out there is just
Right.
the old policy.
Right, right.
And, you know, that doesn't do us any good.
Right, I know, we're working on it.